There's been a lot of shit trending in the news, a lot of rage baiting and people trying to start race wars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gonna keep the peace and we gonna keep life fun. So first we gonna talk about this mellow shit with the Carmelo, free him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
free
definitely,
Carmelo,
I
man.
definitely don't think he deserved all that time. But the way at first I was kind of like, a bully don't deserve to die, and I still feel that way to a certain extent. But I
Agreed.
kind of see how he was raised now. So it's like you was raised to hate,
Yeah.
cause you know what I'm saying. So now it's looking totally different from what I'm thinking now. Like this boy was raised to hate, cause your father just shown where you came from. So it's like if you was raised to do that, now I'm looking at the case totally different. So it's just like he calling him watermelon felon and all this about we wasn't here first and we should appreciate what we got now. I just want to see how y'all feel about that, man.
Was the watermelon here first? Because what was here first? Who are we to say? I think one of my issues with the whole racist standpoint is we keep trying to pinpoint who was here first when nobody has lived long enough to see who was created first, and it doesn't matter because even still that still makes us all one,
Right.
right?
Right?
Yeah, we all bleed the same blood, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I feel like, dude, he could be angry. I mean, I guess I'm trying to give him a little bit of grace because he did lose his son. I don't know how I would be reacting. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But
Facts.
yeah, I don't agree with bullying either, and I don't agree with, because when you take it to violence, when you take it up a notch, it's like now it's like, what's the when is the retaliation is gonna stop? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's kind of like how everything happened out here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's retaliation after
What's
retaliation.
that
Everybody trying
bullshit?
to score, everybody trying to get their get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy world. I feel like he just keeping it stirred, keeping everything, like keeping shit up. Like you said, he trying to cause maybe a race war or some. I don't know.
Yeah, he rage baiting the race war, bro. That's how I look at it.
I think it's a lot of different scenarios out here that's triggering him to behave in the manner that he's behaving
The
from
grieving.
our own president. Let's be totally honest.
Mm,
That's what's triggered the whole. It not that race has the race issue has ever went down or out of style, but it wasn't as flamboyant as it is now, right? I think we need to do better as human beings to get beyond the color spectrum and judge people by who they are, just you like you just said.
mm,
I was not for him dying and losing
right,
a son.
right,
However, now I understand where his behavior come from. So now that triggers me to think
right.
different. But even still, do anybody deserve to lose their life because of their shortcomings?
Yeah, because first I was looking at it like it was just some teenage stuff at a high school. I wasn't ever looking at it like race. I was like, he brought a knife to school, that was wrong.
Right?
Dude bullying, that's wrong. It was two L's in that situation to
Yeah.
me. So,
Agreed.
and then once I heard the daddy speak, that was like, that changed the whole outlook of things. Now I'm thinking like, this just ain't no teenage stuff. Maybe he did bring a knife because he been getting bullied and
Yeah.
people. Because my son was going to all white school, he been called nigga and stuff. I had to talk to him about that. So it's a lot of things, but with these kids that go on, man,
Yeah.
it's tough. But yeah,
Especially when it's almost like they feel like they can get away with it, and that's why they do it. They be like, what I'm
facts,
saying, like especially if Carmelo was in a predominantly white school, which he probably was in Texas.
facts.
uh, these white kids could pick on you, and maybe even a teacher, a coach could have seen it and probably didn't even say anything.
That happens a lot.
I believe it.
Even and then you have teachers that single you out too.
He ran right to his coach though.
Believe me, I think about that now as an adult. How many times I feel like I had got singled out as a student in school, and I didn't think about it because I was naive in my way of thinking. I didn't really
Right.
think it was anything. I thought it was just like maybe I was being bad.
My
But then I think
son,
back on it now, like man, they used to pick on me a lot.
man,
I had a short few, like if I got in trouble, it's like go get out in the hallway. Here's a referral to the dean. It's like I didn't have much of a like if if I was it was a white student, they would
Talk to him.
yeah, they wouldn't get in trouble as fast as I would. You know what I'm saying?
My son
and I'm thinking about that now, and it's like that's crazy. I didn't
he
even
felt targeted.
Yeah.
because they try to make us like they know we get mad easily sometimes, you know, and that's why we got to be smart and aware
Triggers.
of the things that trigger us.